Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty-Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This is a live review, recap, roast, the rest of it for RuPaul's Drag Race Season 16, Episode 15, the Lipsync Lalaparuza Smackdown Reunited, and it feels so good, especially for you and me, because we haven't done a Saturday in over a week. I had to make up for that since I was on vacation, and now I'm currently back. And of course, I'm happy that this is the episode that we so happen to come back to, one that's very entertaining. I was entertained. I actually don't feel good right now. I got the sniffles. I don't know what happened. It must have been those horrible children on that flight that were next to me not covering their mouths as they hot chewed and sneezed. But this got me up. This got me up. I'm up. I'm up. Okay, I'm up. I'm up, children. I'm up. I'm up. I said, I don't like how this camera's giving me a little glossy glow. I'm sitting on something. What's going about this here? I don't know what's going on and what's in the air, but now I want to sit in the house, and I love how I just got my car back running again, and I still got to get some things fixed, but now I don't want to go nowhere because I'm like, I don't know what's in this air, but baby, I have been over here like a leaky faucet, and it's not been fun. But again, this episode got me up. I'm up. You know I'm wearing my Cowboy Carter shirt because Mama has the #1 album currently right now and is projected for a second week. They said she wasn't country. We said this is a Beyonce album. They said she wasn't country enough. Start with American Requiem and feel yourself. I'm also giving ab tease today. So like, I'm just going to feel myself because you already know my diet has been giving what needs to be giving. Of course, I've been working out and doing my thing. We're still on the journey of the workout. I was head on at the grocery store and numbers were exchanged. I like this one. They're kind of hot. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood today to talk about one of our favorite shows of all time, and I'm glad to be back with y'all this weekend. Please forgive me if I dip out and I sneeze or hot chew, because yes, it is real over here, and I'm running on adrenaline as we speak. So let's go ahead and get my social medias out the way, and then go ahead and get this show started, because we need to break down every lip sync. And I'm also going to give some theories. Donathan Taylor Thomas, I'm glad to have you back, my elfin friend. Good for you. Good for you, Wood Elf. Good for you. You chose Amanda to move her forward to the second round, and I'm calling you on it. You knew whoever you was going up against, and I love you, sister. But you can't tell me you wasn't trying to push your friend forward. I thought that was cute, though. I was like, that's lovely. But let's be real. I'm choosing my bestie. I said, Dawn. And then you chose a song, no shade, that could have gone to anybody up there. And we was going to get a much... All right, Matthew. Social medias are as follows. It's at MattyRants everywhere except for X, which is at the MattyRants. There is a Linktree link in the About section of my YouTube channel. YouTube encourages you to go to my main page. So make sure that you check out that About section with that drop down with all the links I'm describing to you today. Also, if you are having issues with notifications, make sure you put this main channel, the main channel page with the youtube.com/MattyRants in your bookmarks, because it's actually a lot easier to get to my channel that way, but also possibly a thumb. You can set up a shortcut on your phone too. I found this out. And you will always know if I'm going live, because whenever I set these up, normally a couple of hours or a day in advance, you'll notice that, oh, Matt's going to go live soon, and you can set a notification. It'll most certainly help. But yes, Linktree link in the About section. I do reactions on Patreon. This is a notification for the Patreon girls because apparently this is an issue right now. I don't have any control over this, so just hear the following announcement. If you're on my Patreon, you can join for as low as $1 a month, 480 plus videos. It's amazing. Now, the app for Patreon is currently having an issue with embedded videos. I don't know why. This happened before, like last year, and I think another time when they did an update, and this happens often. I don't know why would they do the update. Sometimes they just forget to, I guess, encode that. But it's an issue for people who have the app. Does that mean the videos don't exist and you're not able to watch them? No, that does not mean that. It means that you have to go on patreon.com on your Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, or your Safari and view it that way. Another solution is if you download the Vimeo app, because that's how I use my reactions through the Patreon app, because Vimeo allows me to do a little bit more than what the Patreon app would, with especially the amount of stuff that we're doing with the reaction here. If you download that and you click on the links in the Patreon, it'll take you directly to the Vimeo app, and boom, you can watch it directly like that. So you do have options. It is not out of the woods. I've already triple, quadruple. What's going on over there? Quintuple checked what is going on with my Patreon. So you should be able to watch it. If it's an issue, you might need to clear your cookies on your browsers, but I double checked, even asked people at Vimeo, did you block my videos? Nope. So whatever's going on, check me out on the Patreon. We have a good time. Hopefully they fix that soon, because I like the app as well, and we use it for the live chat. I just want to make sure y'all are clear to know I've already looked into it. It's nothing to do with me, has something to do with them. They've got to fix it. It's a bigger deal for everybody. That. So there you go. Bookable on Cameo. Also merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. Check it out. Matty-Rants. All of those links are available. Thank you so very much. Thanks for sending the link in Patreon. Donna, I'm going to give you a highlight. Watching your reaction in the live chat. So sweet, especially you being sick. Join the club. Thank you, Donna. As you can see, I had to include said link, which is for paid members only. And then they're able to then view all of that. Hi, baby girl. Hi, what's up? What's going on? Y'all have been acting up this week. Is it retrograde? And it says cat mess up my whole day. What's going on, sweet fee? Hey, baby girl. Oh, I know. Let go. Now, come on, Miss Thing. You literally asked for my attention, and you already know what's up. Everyone say hi to Mina. Say hi to Mina. She's being a crazy lady today, aren't you? Yes, you are being a crazy lady today. All right. Get out of my face, little girl. You got food right there, right there, right there. Water right there. My goodness. Where is the oldest one who's not supposed to be acting up? My children, I do. I really, really do. I love my babies. But God have mercy on my soul. They be wearing me out some days. And I'm like, oh, y'all just don't want me to have a great day. And I'm not feeling good. And they're doing, I know they're probably checking on me. Okay. I know they're probably like, Dad, are you okay? Because they see me sneezing and stuff. But Jesus Christ. Anywho, back to this. As a reminder, because I am going to talk that good gooey ooey-ish today, because like I said in my last video, the resurgence of an older me where I used to say whatever the hell I felt like, it's back. So what's up? Kids, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs, and all opinions expressed by Matty-Rants and program participants are so their personal views and do not affect the opinions of every human on the planet. Girl, don't you eat this cord. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so please don't be rude about it. And grab your libations and strap in, because Matty is a talker, and he may be here for a while. Please do not post any spoilers in the chat, because why? And grab your libations and strap in, because Matty is a talker. I already said this. What's going on? If you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, consume some Activia and have yourself a good old nasty, gassy, good old poo. But seriously though, when I say anything today about an opinion on somebody, whether we agree or not, and I want to establish this, but I'm also going to have to say it out loud for myself, so I remember when I'm reading a live chat and I don't agree with something that you say and I feel like it's directed. Nothing I am going to say is personal today. Every joke that I throw will not be meant to harm or hurt anyone's feelings. If it does, my apologies. This is all for shits and giggles. I like to have a baby girl I like to have a good time and talk about shows with y'all from my point of view and not have it be unseasoned meat because some people cannot handle what I have to say, or if I say something that you feel is an innuendo to things, it's really not. Or possibly it's just meant for a cack and us to move on versus something that needs to be deep dive down a rabbit hole of nonsensical conversations that don't need to exist. We're talking about a reality television show that's been filmed for hours and hours and hours, and we get this much of it. So we weren't there. You weren't there. I weren't there. We weren't there. But we're just talking about what we're given. So, to the queen that tagged T.S. Masson today about her face during a portion of the lip sync to then tag the queen who they wanted to support by saying, you gave bitch face. Y'all are out of the loop. And I'm getting into it. I'm glad T.S. Masson didn't drag you to Kingdom Come like you should have been dragged, but it showed that you were trying to incite something today online. I'm doing you a favor because I'm not going to post your shit. I hope you took that down. Of the girls that saw it on Twitter today, you know what I'm talking about. It gagged me, tagged her to it, and was trying to be very nasty about the whole situation. And I thought to myself, because of her in a moment on camera where she wasn't just excited, maybe she could have just been clapping. And I had to watch the whole episode because I saw the tweet before I saw the episode. And I was like, let me watch this whole thing all the way through. And I said, she applauded everybody. There were just times when Ru was speaking where and the same for Michelle. And the same for Bruno, who don't even say no goddamn things. It's a TV show. Some of y'all need to talk to Jesus or possibly a therapist. But anywho, I want to have fun today, so let's have fun. If you want to drop a tippy poo in my jar, buy this baby some soup. Get me some orange juice. Do you hear these children? We need food. Yeah, get out of my face. If you want to throw a little love my way, hell, I'm trying to fix the car at the same time too. And the bitch came back broke from Miami. God bless every single one of you. If you want to, drop a tip in my jar with PayPal.me/rants, Cash App $Matty-Rants, Venmo MattyRants. Trust me, everything and anything really does count and is very helpful right now and is super much just flipping appreciate all the love that y'all sent me. Shout out to Jalen. I had a post. You sent something yesterday directly after the live. I didn't get to give you a shout out on my PayPal, but I appreciate you, baby. And yeah, thank you so very much. Oh, super chats too. Also, yeah, because Drewski, you already started this up. I'm gonna make sure I keep my super chat game on because I hate to miss them and then get blamed for I'm ignoring people. I'm like, I'm not. Megami Nutmeg Ganache came to eat and didn't do one dip too. Not one split, not one dip. I said, oh, it's kind of here for it. We're going to talk about it today. But yes, please and thank you. Drop a little bit of love. It does go a long, long way. Trust and believe. Because Matty, I could use a nasty. I said pizza the other day, but now you see I'm not feeling good. So my ass wants to do a little tomato bisque number. I want a grilled cheese and I want to go to sleep. The panel is tomorrow. As a reminder, all my friends will be here tomorrow. We're going to be talking about this episode again, as well as other hot topics. For those of you who missed the panel on your good Sunday rotation, that live will be back into full effect. Because there is no more UK versus the world, that means I have Monday off. Thank you, Jesus. Pot Lab, you need some chili. I'm making See, now I would go to the store right now, Pot Lab, and go buy the ingredients to make said chili, but she's broke. We got to wait till the 21st for YouTube payments. I'm just telling you. But chili does sound really good right now with some corn. Ooh. Do not tempt me with a good time. And a little bit of sharp cheddar on top. A chive or two. Oh, please forgive me. My head hurts. Oh, do I have water? Ooh, right here. Okay. I don't think there's a way of me watching Big Brother Canada because I'm in the States, and that's VPN energy. So listen, I have a lot to say about this episode, and a lot of it's going to be positive. I don't have a lot of negative things to say. Ooh, Omar, Schlotsky's. I love Schlotsky's, and because they don't deliver and my car works, I would drive to Schlotsky's. But that's like a sandwich and soup kind of moment, you know? Okay, so listen. Was this the most entertaining episode of the season. I have sat with that for a second. Like today, I really sat there and said, oh my God, I have not been this entertained in quite some time. And I didn't mean that to be even close to shady. But like, it's 15 episodes into this motherfucker. And we're at a top 3. So forgive me for saying this, but we've been here since January. And I'm still swearing. Please forgive me, YouTube. It's been January. It's April. I'm trying to hold on, live chat, because I see y'all up in here and you're agreeing with me. Also, to a certain extent, give me an episode that you remember from this season, and let's talk about it real quick before we drive on in here. I'm back to where you felt it was a really good episode for the season. Give me a good episode this season that you remember. Not to say I want to say girl groups. I think that was the one where I was like, okay, this peas. But possibly the Rusical was a bop. The Rusical was a bop. I will agree there. Okay, let's get the Rusical in there. Thank you, Exhausted Boy. Appreciate you. I'm gonna read all of these. Let me come through. Will, thank you, baby, for the super chat. The M's. If your name started with the letter M, you were fucking it up. And I'm gonna tell you, Matty-Rants would have been right up in there. Mhi'Ya, you know I love you, sister. I'd have chewed you up for milkshake. Plasma was over there doing all that. I said, oh, that's why she lost. But Mhi'Ya was over in the back too much. Oh, no, sweetie. Oh, woo, you did Khalees? Milkshaw? Oh, I would have chewed you up. No shade. Oh, I've been wanting to battle some of these hoes. Because, you know, piece of cake is a stunt queen, too. So, mind you. The M's came through. Megami, Mhi'Ya, Mirage, Morphine, and Meeting. I don't know about that last one for him. And I liked Amanda today. I'm going to be a little critical. She better not be mad at me. I like Amanda. I am going to talk about her wild ass moving because we're going to be real. She was entertaining, but when Mama was throwing marks, that was how I was viewed. I said, Amanda, don't break a neck. This episode was a key. Hope you had a great vacation. I did. No peeing, and I still had a wonderful vacation. Thank you. And I tell Phoenix, love you. I'm glad Miss Morphine won because the judges really edged them the whole time on the show. Ooh. I still would have preferred to have a Mhi'Ya Morphine finale lip sync, even though the Megami one was good too, and Megami deserved to be there. I just feel that last song was meant for Mhi'Ya Morphine. No shade. I thought Megami did great though. I'm not shading her. I'm just, when I heard the song, I said, oh honey, that was supposed to be a Miami finale battle. But Megami played a great game. Oh, I can't wait to talk about this. Oh, I love how the queens were working these numbers. They played games today. It wasn't just about, okay, I'm just going to pick her because whatever. It was very strategic. A lot of moves were made because people knew she's going to pick this song. She's not going to be good at this. If she picks that, that means it'll set me up. People were playing moves ahead of time. To all the queens of season 16 today, yes, I loved all of it this week. I loved the whole bit. I said, oh, this is fun. This is how they're supposed to play this game. Like $50,000 on the line. You ain't win this crown, so we're going to do this via lip sync now. Come on with it. Okay, hold on. Let me get in this live chat real quick, as well as this poll, and I need to check. Hold on. I got some tippy poos. Thank you, Ambika. I appreciate you, baby. Big love to you and the fur babies, Maddie. I hope this goes well for you and for Chili. Thank you so very much. I need all of it, as you can see. Miami wore me low, sister. Okay, we're trying to catch back up on bills on top of all that, on top of me being sick. And I was just like, God, I need you to. Hey, as fast as we got to the trip, I need you to get to payday with YouTube now because Maddie needs to get back on it. Plus, I want to get my car fully fixed so I can get everything set up to date too. So it's just been me at home, like. Don't get caught up in your emotions. Reminder of how wonderful this trip was and how important it was for your mental health. Woosah, we're going to push through. We're going to make it through. His eyes are watching. Okay, back to this here. Sorry. I told you, like, positive things are happening also in my life right now. So that's why I want to remain in the smiley atmosphere. Forgive me if I look at my phone. Okay, where were we? My bad. Okay, listen. Ooh, hey. Nerdigans. This right here, baby. Right there. Everyone give some love to Nerdigans because it's some real ass shit. Yeah. We didn't hear any kyak music, in my opinion. I didn't hear none of that. I heard straight songs. The music that I asked you. That's what I'm saying here. The rhythm of the I thank you, Nerdigans, for saying that it felt less of popper music until we got to Plasmanda Bynes, who decided that she wanted to take some in the middle of Milkshake's performance, which I thought was kind of funny. So I was appreciative of that as well. Let me go ahead. Carmelo, I think. I don't know. It's just everything seemed like very cool and coincidental. And I was just like, okay. So I'm just crossing my fingers and hoping for the best. And if not, then whatever. Whatever. At least I know I can still pull in the streets. Okay. It's not even on live or in the streets. I'm pulling it over there. Cute. But let's see here. Episode was probably the best. I want to say Sound of Rusical. I think a lot of y'all are on the Rusical. The ball challenge. Okay, that was the key. Like the design and acting challenges a lot. Third episodes with Queens Come. Okay, so Funk the Vote. Okay, so God design, Rusical, third episodes when the Queens Come Fun. Yeah. I think we could all agree. Maybe in the last couple, I don't want to say last couple episodes, but I'll be honest and say this one kind of picked it up for me a little bit. Maybe because I am a fan of battle atmosphere reality TV when it comes to lip syncing and it comes to like performance, all that jazz. This is why I love Legendary so much and why it makes me so angry that we lost such a great show, even though it was not the true definition of the ballroom scene. And it was very much a pulled in version for television, where it's very consumable version for certain mass audiences that may have no idea what ballroom is, but want a little taste of something. So they got to go to Legendary for that because they would never be in a ball at 3:00 in the morning, being an audience member until about 7 a.m. when the sun fucking comes up and you about to go get breakfast because you're still coming down from whatever pill you just took, bitch, because you wanted to give what you needed to give for the first time. What was it? Version Vogue, Femme Queen. Yeah. And y'all meet up at the IHOP or the Wendy's across the street. Oh, yes. I will tell you about some days when I was in the ballroom community, bitch, because we were up. Twirling in clubs, baby. When girls are dipping and you can feel the floor boom because it's something underneath that is not solid ground, that's when you are there, baby. I don't know what to tell you. Will, do you know the father of the House of Light follows me on Instagram? And I'm like, did he see my videos? I think he did. Because I went in on them because I didn't know what they were doing there, but they're still good people. God bless those folks. But anywho, back to the point. I just like battle atmosphere TV like this. I like it when it feels high stakes. $50,000. Didn't I say they need to do this often with the She Done Already Had Hers as its title and $50,000? Now I said that for the All Stars cats, but I wasn't expecting to do it for season 16. Glad to see that's what had happened. Glad. Because I was like, I mean, Sean, thank you so much for the sippy poo on Cash App. Glad you're back. Hope you had a great vacay. Thank you. I really did. Thank you so very much. I did. I don't know. Every time I suggest something and they do it, I'm just like, you like the, is it because I'm black? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, we got a lot to get into, kids. I appreciate you for listening to me for the first 20 so minutes talk about, I guess, my hopes and dreams, atmospheric fantasies, not my, I had to mouth that so that, don't get in trouble. But we're about to go ahead and start this episode. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. If you want to drop a tippy poo in my jar for me and my 2 kids, Pursuit of Happiness, Will Smith Tees, paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $Rants, Venmo MattyRants. Super chats are also available. Please. And I thank you. Okay, I need water. Agua. Pax Mamato. Maddie, do you prefer the Lalaparuza to be the middle and have a queen come back, or at the end for a cash prize? The end cash prize between the girls who didn't win anything and they have the opportunity to do it again. That is what I believe. Here's the reason why I don't like the whole in the middle of the season that they get to come back, because normally when we see that, it's somebody who's not going to be able to compete with the other girls who are further along, who have not had a stumble quite just yet. We have literally seen that happen. Very rarely does somebody come back and win the show. Very rarely, if not ever, period. Right? So in my opinion, oh my Lord, I have to sneeze. Hold on. It's nicer to do it this way because these babies get the opportunity to come back again and they get to compete on this sort of level, which is their bread and butter, like lip syncing for anything, like literally for their bread and butter, right? Like we literally saw what happened with Silky, won every fucking lip sync until Eureka. And Eureka came back and did what? Not win. Okay. So I don't like what that boo, that wasn't fun. But like money, oh yeah, different story. A whole nother story. I also believe if that went down the way it did for that All-Stars and they had to do some sort of roulette with balls and picking and choosing, that would have went completely different. And I think maybe Silky would have, but definitely won. I don't think Eureka would have gone as far. No shade to Eureka. But like if it was done that way, where they were choosing girl, oh please. That would have been a completely different ball game. And they should do that more often. That, I think, is why I liked this episode. And I was okay with it because the stakes were, they're not winning the show, but there's money on the line. And guess what? You had good songs. Some people chose badly, and I wanted them to choose differently because I felt the stuff would have fit them better. But that's just me. If they wanted to live their in the car fantasy and want to lip sync on the stage, they're in the car fantasy. Since it's not for the club fantasy, that's fine. But here we go. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here today. Like, share, subscribe. Drop it some poo in my jar for your boy hosting today. Will, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, Canada 4 and Season 16 are peeing with these Smackdowns. We got to see Aurora and Mhi'Ya pee on the stage. You have to stop saying pee so much. It's getting kind of nasty. And now we had the girls on the battlefield on last night's episode. Exactly. It was cute. Also, what did y'all think of this new stage? The stage is giving. I am concerned for a few things, because I'm like, if y'all go live next year like it is rumored, what secrets are y'all gonna hold? Like, we would know everything, like literally as it's happening. That's what's gonna go down. So if that's just the new stage and then you start doing more live elements where there are people like involved for, say, finales and shit like that, fine with me. But I was like, I said it was the secret celebrity stage in my reaction too. And I said, oh, so what? This should have been given to these babies a long time ago, because you had all these, BC era dinosaurs up here not too long ago giving us very much powdered milk on stage. Not what I needed. But listen, let's move on, kids, because we could sit here and talk about all the other stuff for as long as we can. And in reality, I feel my nose clogging up, but let's get to it. Everybody's back in the workroom, whether you were sent home first or you just sent home after what felt like possibly a fever dream of Drag Race. They're all back in there. And it seems that all the other queens do not know why they're there. Hi, this is Maddie speaking. The viewer in me that loves World of Wonder, which the other part of me also does, but this is just me. The viewer who does not want to be an ass was like, they don't know what's going on. That's so funny. The girl, fuck all that bullshit. You're telling me that these 3 knuckleheads over here, Mhi'Ya, Plain, or Saphira, or somebody didn't have not one inkling why they were all back there. Why are we here again? I just want to know. I understand that they have done this before where it has not been a lip sync Smackdown, where it's been like a challenge, but there are 3 of them. If they were going to do some sort of everybody's back and we're doing a big production number to find out who's going into top 2, I would have turned off my television screen. Oh, what a boring episode that would have been. Fight me on it. That's where my mind was. Please get us, remind yourselves of mini drag races ago, where it's everybody's back and we're just doing something for the finale. I would have hated that. So glad that's not where they went. Thank you, God. And they chose to do this because wouldn't have worked for me. No, thank you. Now, with them all back in the workroom, pretending to not know what's going on, and RuPaul stepping in on her black and white era of outfits and whatever's left in her closet, it's been many, many moons for this season. RuPaul tells these babies they're doing a Lipsync Lalaparuza Smackdown, and they're going to have to lip sync, and there's some money on the line, and it's $50,000. That's amazing. Oh my God. This picture is insane. I have no idea what it's about, but I just wanted to include it. No, everybody was talking some shit up in there. You went home early. I went home mid. Amanda's screaming. Plain Jane still thinks very less of her. That. Like, okay, Plain. I was like, that poor girl, is she ever going to get a break from you? Nope. It's not going to happen. Maggie, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you, baby. These red bottoms got me feeling like Mhi'Ya after the headstand twerk. That's funny. But lots of shit was being said, but it was all fun and good jest. And a few people got their moments again on camera, such as Hershey with how does it feel to go home first, and wanting to redeem themselves just a tad bit, but also falling into Mirage not knowing the words and feeling embarrassed on stage and wanting to prove themselves. Even Amanda in this moment too is having that sort of same feel. It was nice to hear from all the queens who possibly felt like they just didn't get a good break when it comes to the show. Now, I love how everybody felt robbed by Mhi'Ya. I'm sorry. I'm not one of those folks that felt the same way for them, couldn't relate to it. But I said, I hear the people in the room are like, well, we got to get her because, she got us out. I said, oh, okay. And then, with Miss Morphine already feeling like, well, I took her out once and it's the Miami thing and I got to keep this up. I said, oh, sure. I was ready for the battle. No shade. Like, this was fun and all that. And honestly, there was a lot of underestimating that was happening in this room. I want to get the battle. Please get me to the battle. RuPaul, this looks amazing. Before I go further into the judges and start talking about these lip syncs, and oh my God, I feel like a truck just hit me. Oh! Hey, everybody that's just tuning in. So sorry. I am under the weather, in case you can't hear how stuffy I am right now. And sorry, let me take a sip of water. We're talking about RuPaul's Drag Race season 16, episode 15. A very long title. Lipsync Smackdown Lalaparuza Yabadab. You want to drop something into my Jason's Deli Fund? I'll send a little love my way towards me and my babies. That PayPal.me, that Cash App, $MattyRants, and the Venmo MattyRants is all available for you. Somebody said in one of my live chats it didn't have a link available, and I put one in the description for you. So in case you were looking for that, but if you want to throw a little love, it's right there. Thank you so very much for those who have tipped. And for the super chats that are coming in, I believe yes. Drewski, thank you again for the super chat. Calling Mandy ugly when she's newly fixed that eye. RuPaul looks amazing. The gold number is giving what it needs to give, and I love the gams that are out here and doing all of that. Once it took one Mississippi, two Mississippi, and that's when I figured out what it was. Once it was one Mississippi, two Mississippi, I got to three, and I knew what Drewski was, but it took three Mississippi. It got me to three in the Mississippi spectrum of, girl, what? Yeah. I'm going to blow my nose on that one, Drewski. See, that deserved a PayPal drop versus a super chat. Friend, you said it wasn't shit. Girl, shut your face. Yes, it was. The name Mandy threw me off, girl. I thought I was watching somebody else's video that was talking. Friend of the show, mind you. Just saying. Just saying. Whoa, what has happened to this good evening? Also, if you think about it, like, look at Plain Jane in her drag makeup, and then look at Billy and Mandy. Like, I know that was meant for Manda, but like, honestly, like, it's the same brow too. Is where my mind is at. Like, if you really want to talk about it, Plain Jane, you are low-key Mandy. It would make sense too. You tried to kill Billy every episode and had a Jamaican Grim Reaper. Ain't that something? That show was problematic as hell. Y'all remember Irwin? Mm-mm. 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 Can't. Okay. Right, Kiki, thank you. See, like, that's why I was like, girl, shut up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, RuPaul looks good. I like that. It's gorgeous. The hair is cute. I love the gold on her. I think also we can see the outfit. This is what happens when the lighting isn't, an assault and battery charge on the senses. I know a lot of my sensory people are probably a little bit more inclined to enjoy the stage since it gives all black and then that great LED backdrop. Ooh, I wonder what that reminds me of. Drag Race Philippines. Difference is with Philippines, I believe like a bit of the stage is also LED, or maybe it just reflects it. I can't remember, but it reminds me a little bit of Drag Race Philippines and that beautiful ass stage that I love so very much. I'm such a fan. Sorry, y'all. Woo! If you are a person on YouTube and you've seen those AFK Journey ads for that game, and if you also downloaded the game because you have been assaulted with so many, you can get 200 summons for free. Raise your hand. Oh, it's just me? Yeah, thanks. I haven't put not 1 cent into that game, and I refuse not to, but I'm still doing very well at it because I also got lucky on my pulls. But I was like, no, a YouTube advertisement got me. But the game's fun. Oh my God, it's so much fun. But the ads are all over the place. So yeah, add me. You need to add me if you play the game. What's my name on there? It's like something stupid. It's like Evangelina or something like that. I don't know. I need to remember what it is. But they got me, y'all. I hate it. I hate when I'm the dummy. Like, I feel like that episode of South Park. LJP, thank you so much for the super chat. Rue just looked like she is feeding a mini drag queen. She looks good. I'm here for it. Oh, you're playing the RuPaul game? I can't do like the dress me up games. I just can't. That's not my vibe. Michelle Visage looks really good. You go, Michelle. Puss down. I said, all right, Miss Thing. I love this hair. I love Michelle in big hair. I hate her in small hair. She's not a small hair girl. You have a face. Literally, Michelle face. Like, yeah, like I need hair around that motherfucker. It looks so good. T.S. Madison, I am so sorry that you're having to deal with a certain set of particular people in our LGBTQA plus community that do not understand you, my sister, that do not know the work that you have put in and have paved said way. for a lot of these hoes out here. God bless you, my Libra sister. You know I love you. Shout out to T.S. Madison, friend of the show. Okay, check that follow back on X and on Instagram. Thank you, both places. How you doing? Love her. I always will, and I get sick when I see people trying her because I'm like, bitch, you are very new to this game. And mind you, T.S. Madison is not old in this game either on top of that, but it's clear y'all are new. Very new. You know her as just a gift. Oh no, baby. I knew her as the big dick bitch. Yes, baby. I remember back in the day, okay, when it was the startup before we got to the Queen's Court and she was working with that broken fence, with that medical van, those naughty pine walls, that T-Mobile disconnected phone service in the middle of live, having ass. Always got something to say about somebody's stigma, having ass lady that always pretends to like her gays with certain ones, but she's very much in the talking about people's STI, STDs, very much shaming trans and gay, getting very homophobic when they feel like it. Anywho, I know people cut for her, but no, thank you. It's not chocolate milk. That lady's Yahoo. It's imitation. But T.S. Madison, that girl, period. Okay. I did a lot of yelling there. My apologies to what I consider a cyst in between Soju's legs of the community of people, but has some good songs. But love you, Madison. Love you, down, sister. Like I can't stand that lady Mark. She is a hater, hating asshole. Like, hater. And they're like, oh, she be telling the truth. Like, what truth is it? Because everything is an opinion. Let's really call it in. Like everybody else is too. It's just you can relate to what she's saying. But everything that comes out of her mouth is pickle juice. Acid. Vinegar. Okay? Like, But she funny sometimes, not gonna lie. I have a cackle or two. I'd be lying. I cackled that lady. Anywho, we had 400 plus in here at one point in time, but I started speaking facts about, a bridge too far in between teeth lady over there, and I'm perfectly fine with that since I'm on my whatever bag. We're talking about RuPaul's Drag Race Season 16, Episode 15, Lipsync Lalaparuza Smackdown. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. As a reminder, because I kind of yelled a little bit. It's the show for entertainment purposes only, so don't take me too seriously here. And I appreciate you so much for tuning in today. Lester, thank you so much for the tippy poo on PayPal. Get you some chicken soup and dumpling. Ooh, I love dumplings and chicken soup. Like that's a vibe. Now that's a vibe right there. I wonder who makes like a good set of that. Baby, look after yourself. Thank you, sweet pea. I appreciate you. And Becky, thank you for the tippy poo on Venmo. Sending love and hope you feel better soon. Thank you, baby. Thank you so very much. If you want to drop a tippy poo, my jar's right down here. All right. Let's close this poll and go ahead and get into the first of this Lipsync Lalaparuza. My only issue that I have with this is the three-way lip sync and the pass along moment here, if I'm going to be very honest with you. I'm going to go ahead and end this poll right now. Oh my gosh. He needs to stop. Okay. I like nerds. Okay. So listen, round 1, round 2, semifinal, final, right? This is the part where I'm kind of like, when it comes to this, y'all. Hear me out. The three-way is kind of hard because like it pulls from the attention that you would normally get from two people. I enjoy a good three-way as well, Cray Trey. Like, especially if it's two tops and one just me, right? Perfect. I just don't care for it as a viewer because it's hard to pull my attention. I like it when it's two people. That's the true lip sync for me. I'm used to let's go ahead and do it like that, but that's just where I am with the three-way, right? Everything else is fine. Also, it's the automatic advance for me. And this is where I go, all right, so let's look at the numbers. Maybe we could have done this prior. Ooh, I hate to do it. Ooh. It would have still gone this way anyways. We would have had to have one more queen to make this a true, like, 6 rounds to 3 to then 2 to 1. So we'd have to have another queen on the show to make this more of an even playing field here. If not that, this would be my other suggestion. If Q was going to the finale, then it would be just 10 babies up there. So then you would have the 5, right? So one person would still have to advance on into a situation regardless. So the true number that we're looking for this to be sort of like the numbers game that we wanted, and I think this is where we're all at the same page. I think this is, we needed 12 girls. We needed 12. Yeah, we needed 12 for this to be what we wanted. And I love y'all for that. I was reading some of this and said, we're here. Don't worry. I got you with the numbers. We needed 12. 6 rounds in the first, 3 in the second, 2 in the semifinal, 1 in the final. And that would have made more sense. However, I'm okay with what we got here. Okay. I think this is still a brilliant plan. Dear whoever's watching this from Wild Presents that's not giving me my dues, you can do this again. I wouldn't be mad. I would not be mad. I wouldn't be mad at all. I would also like to say, can we not have them pick the queens? Only because, like, that's fun, but I need the next time them to think they're going to pick somebody, but they're actually told, no, we're just going to roll a ball and it be random, off the rip. And I know that may take away from some production tea of what y'all want to do. But like as a viewer, yes, if 2 girls that are huge go ahead before everybody else, before we go down the line, that gives somebody who possibly didn't think they were going to get a chance to have a chance to win. And it still would be a fair game. Because then it's random. Do you see? I love you, Drag Race. Just hear me out on that. It's possible that someone who we would have thought couldn't do, hey. No wheels either. I do like the balls when we're giving bingo teas a lot better than the wheel. The wheel I think is stupid. I'm just like, I don't like the wheel. Okay, anywho, this is the map. This is where we're starting today, kids, and where we're going. I said, Mhi'Ya, love you, sister. Did you run out of clothes? This is the talent show outfit, which is sickening, mind you, sickening outfit. But I said, Mhi'Ya said, bitch, I'm saving whatever this is. I don't know what we're about to do next week. I am saving clothes. Y'all didn't get the full aspect of this one, so we wearing it again, and the makeup is sickening. Mhi'Ya looks amazing. Plain Jane, I said this in my reaction. I'm going to keep my word and say this review. I liked this a lot. Everyone's like, no, Matthew, it's not the same outfit. I'm going to get dragged in the comment section for it, but it look like the same. It looks to me like similar to the same outfit. So if I'm wrong there, I take my L, but I still keep my same position and being like, it reminded me of the talent show outfit, which is why I thought it was the same outfit. So my bad for that incorrect information here and the miscommunication on my part. Not to be rude or nasty or to be taken that Matty doesn't know what he's talking about here. I just missed the brief on that one. Still keeping my same fucking shit. Looks the same, different color. Thought it was the same. There we go. P. All right. Back to what I was saying, Plain Jane, because I can't focus on, like, I read y'all, I see it, but I got to move on because that's where the issue was last week and somebody was trying to go into some other shit. Plain Jane, I live for this. I don't care what nobody says. Plain Jane, I live for this outfit. I live. I hope everyone can receive that. I also said Mhi'Ya look good versus the way I'm about to be attacked in this comment section. I'll disregard those, but I corrected myself and said I was wrong. I hope that was good enough for you. Plain Jane looks good to me. I really do like it. I don't know why I liked it so much. I think it's also because with the glasses and the purse and all that kind of stuff, like all of it. Like, I don't know why this is actually really cool. This is actually really cool for me. I don't know why I like this so fucking much. It's the googly eyes bit. I don't know why. I'm just kind of like, this is actually kind of fire. I don't know why I like it. I kind of like it a lot. You know what it reminds me of? And it's from Howl's Moving Castle. Do you know where I'm going with this? You know when they're in the boiler room and Sin is having to like move the coals and they gave her like the lowest of the jobs, but those little soot animals that have the googly eyes or whatever are like also moving things too that work for, what's his name? What was his name? With the arms. It reminds me of that for some reason. Oh, I gotta watch that movie tonight. Ooh, with some soup. When Matty doesn't feel good, it is, yep. It's going to be Howl's Moving Castle, Ponyo, and I need to figure out the next movie. Maybe Spirited Away. I've just seen Spirited Away so many times that I like to watch the other ones too, but Howl's Moving Castle is always on the list. Did I say Howl's Moving Castle or did I say Spirited Away? Okay, I'm talking about Spirited Away, and I said Howl's Moving Castle. Oh, I'm messing up today. No, I hate when I do that. The Virgo rising in me is about to have a really bad field day. Okay, Matthew, let's get things together. You've said things out of order today. It's getting bad. It's getting real bad up in here. Virgo down. Virgo down. Virgo down. Gemini, stand still. Stand still. Do not go into the twin. Don't go crazy. You were wrong. You were wrong. You were wrong. It's okay. You can be wrong. The light is shown. We're back. All right. Cool. Here we go. I'm so serious. That is not the way my mind works. You were wrong. And it's like, no, bitch. Like, it's okay. Like, it's going to be okay. That was me in school, too. I swear to God, when I thought I knew the answer. And they're like, no. And I'm like, but yes. And like, no. I'm like, I can't receive it. Oh my God, I can't do it. Okay, God bless you. Y'all watching me on my journey of nonsense here. Okay, back to these outfits. Jane looked good. Mhi'Ya looked good. That is, at the end of the day, all of it. My mom was a Gemini, and I saw that dark side. I don't ever want to play with that, and I hate that my Gemini moon, like my moon is in Gemini. Oh, please, sweetie. That's why y'all see me flip. That twin come out when I feel like somebody is trying me. Step back, son. I got this. Oh my God, it's a mess. It's a mess. Whatever Libra balance I have out the window, whatever Virgo, I don't need this bullshit. Nope, gone. That twin step out, over. I think Saphira looks sickening. I do love this outfit. Again, I love Mama's grandeur style and this Kentucky Derby rich woman. It's giving Eve money when she married that billionaire. And she just dressing how she want to dress, baby. I know that's right. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. I love that. It's funny. I have been introduced to Pisces energy recently. Salome, how you doing, baby? I have been introduced to Pisces energy. I don't think I've really ever experienced Pisces energy like that before. And I really enjoy it. I do. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Sorry. Anywho, say goodbye to our winners. They get to go in the back. Fine. Yeah, Bruno fine, even though he don't speak much, but go ahead. Anywho, this fine man is about to spin these balls around. Yeah. I never looked up Pisces stuff. That was new for me. I always end up like talking to like da, 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 da. So yeah. Pisces, I was like, oh, interesting. Interesting mix. We'll see. I use an app, Christina, called CoStar. And you need to specifically know where you were born and what time you were born. Because your geographic location on where you were born, like, for example, if you knew the hospital, like the zip code is more than likely what they're going to ask you, or something specific like that. And then the time you were born. The time of day is very importante, because someone could be born the same day as me, but at a different time, and we share completely different signs. Even the same time as me, and we share completely different stuff because they're on the opposite sides of the universe, or the world, I should say. This universe, right? So yeah, I would highly get into that. It's very interesting when you read stuff. Not going to say it's like all true, because some things are very like based off of whatever, but there have been. My chart's pretty fucking accurate. So I was kind of gagged when I was like, oh, well, this isn't just because I'm reading it. This is legit how I operate. Screaming. Do I think the bingo situation was rigged? No, but I also would say it wouldn't surprise me if they were rolling the balls around and it landed on someone else's name first. They said, let's try that again. We want to see somebody else. But I don't think it was rigged. I'm going to stand on that one. Excuse me while I blow my nose. Excuse me. Thank you for tuning in. If you'd like to drop me a little tippy poo in my jar, paypal.me/MattyRants, cash-app.MattyRants, and Venmo MattyRants. Everything and anything is appreciated. I'd certainly like to go and grab me some very hot, liquidy, brothy stuff after this and watch a couple of animes or Japanese animation movies, and that would be my end of the evening for me, and I appreciate that. But dawn is the first ball that has been picked. Now, when these songs came up, when I saw these songs, and you can check my reaction on Patreon, I capped for a good majority of them. The what about really gagged me. Like gagged me. Gagged me, that Janet Jackson. I was like, what in the deep cut is this? What in the deep cut is this? I said, hold on. We went to Velvet Rope. Hold on. Ow. I screamed. But I screamed a little harder when Milkshake by Khalees was propped up on that good set. Ooh, Danity Kane damaged. What is happening, God? Even the Kim Petras and Nicki Minaj song, I was hyped about that. I was like, oh, bitch, I know that song down. I know the Donna Summer song. I know the Ava Max song. Ooh, it would have been a rap. It would have been a rap. The only song I would not have wanted to do was the Shoop Shoop song. Would have been fine. It wouldn't have been my bag. But when I say up here, the wheelhouse of when I grew up as a kid, my music with Milkshake and Danity Kane, just those two alone, and Janet Jackson. I would have just been picking all the big dogs. Morphine, let's go. Let's go. Oh, yeah. I'd have been picking the big. I wouldn't have even wanted somebody like, no. Give me the big girls. We're about to do a show. You're crazy. So to get into the options they had for the lip sync here, which I personally lived and breathed all the way for. Hold on. We had a child. Did I even get to read my poll? I don't even think I did. Too much was happening. Your favorite lip sync of the night. 45% of y'all said all of them the episode was a key. I love that. Good for y'all. Morphine versus Mirage, 30%. Morphine versus Megami, 19%. Mhi'Ya versus Plasma versus Tsunami, 3%. 3%. Oh, my. Me. Cameron, thank you so much for the super chat. My chart Y3 is my lucky number. I was born on the third day of the third month at exactly 3 a.m. I actually don't know my lucky number. I need to go look that up. I have not done that just yet. It's something I'm going to need to invest in for sure. Oh, Quan, I would have demolished you. I would have beat, bitch. When I tell you the back of your head would have been so sore. Oh my God. Friend, you wouldn't, concussion. Ooh, the way I would have picked you up and slammed you on that ground and ended the rest of your good day. But are you crazy? Let me explain to y'all my love with that song and that album. Milkshake. Oh, that album. I woke up this morning. Sugar, sugar, honey, iced tea. What? The whole album, I will drag you. Millionaire, brother, I'm a millionaire. The Saks Fifth Ave don't sell affection. Saks Fifth Ave don't sell affection. Please. If there are cheese, there are rats. Wherever there are rats, there are cats. Wherever there are cats, there are dogs. If you got them dogs, you got bitches. Bitches always try to get their paws on your riches. If you got riches, you got what? Ate you alive. Ate you alive. Ate you alive. I ate you alive, friend. Ate you alive. Ate you alive. That album is mine. Do you understand me? I was obsessed with Khalees at a certain time in my life. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. I think that is my favorite album from her is the Tasty album. That has to be the one. Because I liked Kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope is that girl. But like... Quad, don't tempt me with a good time, girl. I've embarrassed bitches for free. Now let's see here. Love you, friend. And I did it online too. Boop. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Talking that good shit. Bang, bang. I'd say I'm morphine, but I'm peppermint, sweetie. Click, boom. All right. Alone 2.0, Kim Petras, Nicki Minaj, Damage, Dandy Kane, Milkshake by Khalees, $1 Million Baby by Ava Max, the Shoop Shoop song by Cher, and This Time I Know It's For Real by Donna Summer. And you've seen my leg go up, and you've seen me hit a split, and you've seen me already push and drag on the first attempt. Do not play with me, girl. I'll get you in 4 to 5 to 6 stilettos. Pumps in the club. What About by Janet Jackson? We Got the Beat by the Go-Go's. Cute. I said, okay, we got a lot going on over here. Hold on a second. Because we got some good shit we talking about, okay? I need to get my lip right. Okay, my lips are chap, honey. Okay. Dawn is the first to go. Cute. I said, okay. All right, Donnie, what you got? Donnie picks Amanda. Dawn, I think you're a really good friend. You're a great friend to have. You did not pick Amanda because you knew you was going to beat her. You picked Amanda because you knew Amanda was going to beat you. And she would go on to the next round. No shade. Not one bit. That is my honest observation of this nonsense pick. We're going to have some fun. I said, I bet we are. Pick a song that you can have fun to that we are not going to want to see y'all do. You did the opposite of that. And I love you. I love you down. Love you down, sister. And I guess I can blame a mandatory meeting for this because she picked the song. But I was like, fuck. Y'all couldn't have done, let me give you options. I just wanted y'all to do different songs. No shade. We Got the Beat would have been a fun $1 Million Baby would have been cute for you. The Shoop Shoop song, any of those three would have been great. Oh, why did you have to pick Damage? And I know it's a great song and I'm happy for you that you got to do the song that you like. Now we got to talk about the lip sync. I love this song. I wanted it to be given to other girls. No shade. But they had a fun time up there, and I'm glad that they had a good time and it was fun for them. Now I get to discuss what happened here on this good old weekend. Donnie Osmond got on that stage, walked around, posed, and flipped that hair and gave cute. Boo. And I love you, Dawn. You wanted your friend to win, and that's what you did. And I appreciate that from you. You got on stage and said, a man is going to go far in life. A man is going to go far. Amanda, I got to talk about it. I know you be living and breathing for yourself, and the dancing's cute. Sister, sometimes I get nervous because you be hitting some marks real hard. This here did not cack me the way I wanted it to, and it's because I'm used to it being done a little bit more puss-like. Them heels were, I was like, oh. She was also ahead of the beat half of the song. She was hitting marks that she wasn't even supposed to be doing. I said, what's happening here? But like, she had a good time. So I don't want to shade this baby because I can receive her positive spirit on that stage and her presence of wanting to be like really giving it the way it's supposed to be given. But if Abby Lee Miller was sitting in the front, she'd be like, you're ahead of the beat. You're ahead of the beat. Ahead of the beat. Ahead of that baby. You are ahead of it. You are so in front. You are always the leader. I love her. And she's excited. And I'm excited for her. But man, when I say if you don't slow down and give yourself time to breathe while you are dancing and not let your adrenaline rush you into offbeat them, because that's what happened. That is a symptom. I need y'all to get into that. People can get excited and they just want to throw moves and then they're off because they're just throwing shit now because they think it's going to be cute. And it's like, no, you need to really know the goddamn song. That's part of your musicality. So as much as y'all love dancing to this in the car, that's what it was given for me. Except Amanda was like in a bigger vehicle than Dawn was. I'm sorry. Like, if this is like transportation, like Dawn is in a compact car, like a 2-seater, lip syncing to like Damage, and Amanda over here is like on the megabus. Huh? You know what I'm saying? On the second floor. You know what I mean? Like, it's a little hot, but it's worth it because you get some time to air out some space. God bless her. Maybe they were dancing to the TikTok version, right? Either way, I love the song. Wish it went to other people. Glad they had a good time. I'm happy that Amanda got to go further into this competition. I love me some Amanda. I love her down. Love her down. And I love Donathan. Donathan's was a good time too, because Dawn honestly went back to being the confessional thug that I love her to be. And I was appreciative that Dawn was given more time to give us what we need to be given on the camera. Also, shout out to Dawn and Morphine. No shade. Last week, it was a little dry in the confessional department. Dawn and Morphine were the show in the confessionals. This episode proved it for me. They went right back to having the most confessionals again. Morphine and Dawn, dead ass, could tell us everything that happens on the show, and I would have been sit there just for it. Bonum. Did anyone else notice that Mhi'Ya was given a little bit more to in her confessionals as well? Because she was very confident this week. Even when she lost, though, they gave Mhi'Ya got more confessional time too, almost triple what I'm used to seeing. I was like, oh, okay. Geneva, they paid you dust this week. Love you, sister from Texas. They gave you about 2 confessionals, girl, and then one little offbeat moment with Saphira. You were just sitting there doing your makeup for the rest of it, and then we had to see you lip sync against Morphine. That's what happened. Hate to say it. That's what happened. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. 411 of you here. Oh, that was the 411, but now we're at 415. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, become part of this Rant Pack family. Drive on over to my Patreon and get my reactions. If the video's not playing in the app, there is a link available in the post. You can watch my reactions for as low as $1 a month. If you want to drop it to people in my jar, you want to buy me some egg drop soup. I think I kind of want a big old tub of that. I just want soup. Or a little bit of love just because your boy's hosting today while he's under the weather here. Sending me a little bit of love. It does go a long, long way. I also got 2 amazing, awesome, beautiful, flopping children. Happy 420. I see the number. PayPal.me for /MattyRants. Catch up plus MattyRants. MattyRants. Oh, I'm going to get to Zuzu in a minute, Thick. Watch me. Now, Q was the next ball. I said, isn't it funny that every ball that was picked first, damn, Bruno, all of this, the trap to the shoulder to the arm, I just want to be in that. Just a tiny little doll. Oh my goodness. Anywho, Q being the next ball made me kind of cackle a little bit. I said, oh, all the non-rhythm girls, all the non-dancing ladies, the walkabouts children are going first. They're getting them out the way. Because I knew anybody whose name started with an M was going to pee. Started. I said started, not in this. Started. Okay. But Q got to choose someone, and she chose Megami. I want to ask her so many questions about this outfit. Do y'all like this outfit? I know we love what Q gives, and they are really great with making certain. I don't. Can you imagine if she wore this for the book cover? JoJo Siwa would eat this outfit alive. That soft stud, yeah, JoJo would do it. JoJo would do it, baby. You hear me? Yeah, JoJo, that soft stud would chew this outfit alive, honey, and give us that horrible, horrible music. If karma's a bitch, I should have known better. If I had one wish, it would be trash. I invented gay pop. No, you invented soft shoulder lesbian energy is what you invented. And even you didn't do that. Kristen Stewart did. Kristen Stewart did. And that's still by. Megami, I just want to rip that bang off your bitch. Give me that bang. Give it to me. Give it. That bang is atrocious. That is the only thing I'm going to hate about everything today that you have. Everything else I'm going to love about you, Miss Megami. But that bang. Bang, yang, yang. Bang, yang, yang. Looking like that one little bratty child from Home on the Prairie with the pigtails that no one liked. That bang looked like it doesn't even belong on the same lace. Do you hear me? That feels like it's a completely different texture. I know it's not, but oh, I hate it for you. I hate it so very much. At one point, I thought you were going to remove it and reveal a hairline, is what I assumed. But, you know, it is what it is. Jesus, motherfucking. Whoa. Whoa. That bang. Bankrupt. Bankrupt. All right. That's the only thing I'm going to hate about her today is that. Now, when she chose What About by Janet Jackson, I said, oh, Megami. I feel like she gave Q a bit of hope, but I was also thinking to myself, like, even Q was like, well, I don't think I was going to win this anyways, which, yeah, but I don't know. Hold on, y'all. I got to seize. Oh my God. I need to get in the bed. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. It's your boy, MattyRants. I appreciate you for being here today. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get some soup and something like really bready for today. Because oh Oh my God. Whew, it's all right here. It's all right here. It's like no body issues. It's just feels like there's like a swarm of heat around like that. I did not get a text. Thank you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Stop it. Okay, get you some hot and sour soup. Been living on it the last few days. What a great episode. Love you, my favorite fine father too. Thank you, daughter, for the tippy poo. That's so funny. No, okay, Jennifer, unfortunately, no. And I know you're talking about Cat's Deli. They're on the opposite sides of town for me, but I do love Cat's Deli. They've got some really good kosher food there too. I appreciate it since I don't eat pork. But I think Megami made a smart decision with What About by Janet Jackson. I also love that Megami chose this song because it lets me know their musical taste is excellent. Oh, yes, honey. I need y'all to get into the Velvet Rope album. If you do not know Janet Jackson, like y'all have heard me talk about Beyonce to the next level. Hello. But like before there was the Beyonce, I was a Janet Jackson fan. And Velvet Rope was one of my beginnings. Janet Dot was actually my favorite one. I love how I say Janet Dot and it's just Janet, but I like to say Janet Dot. Janet was the beginnings for me. That's how I got into Janet Jackson. Is my favorite album from her. Funky McMahon. Listen, that instrumental alone. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Funky McMahon. But Velvet Rope I had on cassette. That's how old I am. Ooh, let's wait a while. Before. Yes. So I had Janet and I had Velvet Rope on cassette. I ended up getting them both on CD later. Shout out to everybody that knew of the cassette life and understands how funny it would be to fall asleep to listening to something on your tape cassette player. And then the tape cassette would have to rewind and you could hear it and it would kind of fuck with you just a little bit. I used to wake up screaming because I was like, what is that noise? And you could hear the... or when it's changing to the other side, it's like... Y'all will never... Man, y'all are blessed in the streaming era. I swear to God. Y'all are blessed. Even though I would say, like, getting a tape and getting a CD of something back then was it. Going to CD stores, going to those, like, music stores where you buy record CDs and tapes. Whew. I used to be an FYE, like, wasting money. Like, just wasting money. Like, for no reason. Or going into, like, Suncoast... was like the store where you could go buy like movies and DVDs and VHSs and shit too, like way overpriced, but like had to be there to do it. There was this place called Coconuts too I used to go to. Oh. As much as the future is awesome, that's a real thing to say. As much as the future is amazing. Or a pencil Japan Unico for rewinding a cassette. Sam Goody. That was another good one. It's sad. I don't know. It's kind of sad. I miss that kind of stuff. I hate that they're out. They phased out of it. I had a white Walkman. I had a yellow one too. I then had a purple Casio CD player. It was purple and orange. And it was like the shock one where if you dropped it, it would not skip at all. And yes, that bitch lasted for a good 6 years, baby. That was one of the best ones I ever had. It was a Casio. I believe it. Yeah, it was a Casio. CD album art was everything. Yep. Remember how you used to take the CD books home and you would open them up because it'd be like a poster? Oh, I didn't have money. My daddy had money. I was a child. Vincent had money because my dad was a stockbroker. So like, baby, I was blessed as a child up until my teens when everything kind of went flat, and that's a whole nother story. That has nothing to do with Drag Race. But when life really hit our family, and we ended up going from everything to having nothing. I'm tell you, I've been humbled many times in my life. Okay, but when we were good, we were good. And when we weren't good, I knew exactly what it was like to not eat nothing at school that day, to go home and have nothing, no food, and trying to figure the fuck it out, baby. Oh, yes, been there. Oh, I know, Donna. Trust me, because Pop used to be making good coin. Christmas used to be wonderful. And then I've experienced nothing on Christmas. We've had them all, and we've had nothing. And ain't nothing like growing up and finding out what reality is. When you're like, oh, I've seen both sides of this equation. Like, it's terrible. Hence the reason why I'm always like, well, Matt, we going to make a way no matter what we do in life, whether we got anything or nothing. We just going to have to do what we got to do. But back to this. What about by Janet Jackson with Megami and Q? Suspicious. Don't be suspicious. I see you on my tippy poo for Cash Up. Thank you, baby. Get some kombucha and sip it. Feel better. Thank you, baby. Yeah, I'm probably going to order something from Jason's Deli, but also go to the grocery store and get like a bunch of soup and stuff for my nose because I just cannot breathe. Not happening. I mean, what were we expecting here? I had faith that Megami was going to eat. I did. I had faith baby girl was going to do something. I did. I was like, okay, no, I think it's going to be there. I mean, she's against Q, so obviously she's going to win. Like, there's no way that Megami's going to lose this, but I was surprised. She's giving me X-Men character low-key in this outfit. Q does his thing where it feels like I'm watching Jax about to do his fatality in Mortal Kombat, and it's like, what is this? It's weird when she wants to, show emotion this way. There was also this move she did in the back where Neko, you talking about the bug stomp? I thought she was getting a pebble out of her shoe. I didn't know what was happening. It was funny. I laughed. But I was really focused on Megami. Oh, Megami, it was this for me, baby girl. When you would dip down and show that your knees work and that you all about that life, I saw it. I did. This was so puss. You knew when to hit that mark on the beat. And what made it even better, my sister, is that the time when you flicked your hair, you did this 2 times in this portion of the lip sync, but you did it 2 different ways. You flicked your hair at the right part of this. It was just so, it looked so good. It was perfect. As someone who watches lip syncs, and I study, baby. I said, she's on the beat. And she's so on the beat, it's ridiculous. Like, she knows this song. I would be shocked to find out that she didn't know not a word. And that was the first time she heard it. But I feel that Megami is very musically inclined into certain artists, and Janet being one of them. She knew the song. Oh, my respect level went in. It was so puss. I almost forgot about that Rebel Wilson ugly ass fucking bang that you got in the front over here. I almost forgot about that yucky ass bang in the front when that had happened. Oh, I hate it. But you were chewing, girl. Chewing. Nom, 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 nom. Ooh, I just thought about, tell me, does it have a club card? No, I'm just playing. I was just thinking that if Taco Cabana still is doing that chicken tortilla soup, because remember, I'm still trying to be good with my diet and stuff, I can get a big jar of that chicken tortilla soup, and it has jalapeno in it for the spicy. Ooh. Oh my God, my soup game is about to be it today. Thank you for the tippy poos, everybody. I'm just so excited for a liquid broth. Y'all don't even know. Yeah, what is Q doing? She's on the ground. This outfit. I hope she had fun. If she had fun, that's the most important thing, right? That's what we're going to focus on, the fun aspect of this. Megami ate her alive, though. if we're really just going to be fair about this, and all the girls, I'm so shocked. Please. Please. You're shocked that she... Because it wasn't like she was awful with the Mhi'Ya lip sync. Mhi'Ya just edged her out a little bit by doing more than her. That's just the difference. Truthfully. Will, thank you so much for the super chat. They were really trying to tell us that Megami was the weakest lip syncer of the group, and suddenly, I need to make sure I do that right. Hold on, Will, I'm going to redo that again. I have to read that right. They were really trying to tell us that Megami was the weakest lip syncer of the group, and suddenly, you're welcome, Miss Megami proved them wrong. I knew she was good. I still believe that Mhi'Ya beat her, no shade, but I think it's because she took the song too seriously. For the Flowers one, where Mhi'Ya went into a little bit more of a joyous atmosphere with the dancing bit of it, I think that if Megami did something extra with that lip sync, it is possible she would have beat Mhi'Ya that day. As much as I know Mhi'Ya is that girl, I think if she didn't stay so focused on and all that, she would have done something. It would have been a different story. Just saying. She knows her music. Thank you, Quan. Right there. That lady's musicality is right where it needs to be. And so I appreciate it. But to say she's a bad lip syncer just means that y'all, here we go. To say she's a bad lip syncer just means that we haven't seen her perform in her element versus a TV show. This is T-fucking-V. I've seen Hershey LiqCour-Jeté perform live. She's a great lip syncer. I've seen a lot of these babies on the show that you've probably seen on here not do so well, do a number in the club, and it's a whole nother story. This is TV. So when I read a girl up here saying she's not giving nothing, I bet you money if I saw Q in the club and she did a song that she knows, it would be a time. It'd be entertaining. It'd be good. I tip her because when I go to a show, ask. I'm a tip because that's what you're supposed to do. I'm also going to say there was a post that was shaming people for tipping only $1. And I thought that was really fucked up, especially with this economy and people got bills and shit like that. And they just want to show some support. So if they tip $1, be thankful that they just sit there and just clapped at you, which that also is a form of tipping to let them know, hey, we appreciate your work. But like, I thought that was weird. I was like, I'll just me, baby queen. I know these are bills too. Like, someone even taking whatever they had just to give me would make me feel some kind of way, and thank you. So like, I think there's a lot of discourse when it comes to that, but I will also say if you are tipping somebody at a club and you're doing that dollar per dollar thing, that's weird. Don't do that. You are holding up the number. Give a stack if you want to. That's dope. Don't do that. That's weird. Here you go. Here you go. Don't do that. Don't do that. Give them the money. They have to move around. Everybody else is trying to give them money too. Stop that. It's just weird. I want to show everybody I'm stacking her up. Okay. They fucking you at the end of the night? I don't think so. And if they are, well, you know, that's daddy. But that's all I was saying. I just thought it was like, oh, like, yes, this is a great discourse to have. Let's talk about tips. As someone who got tipped down his first performance, I understand, but I'm also like, I'll be thankful if someone threw a quarter, girl, because shit, that goes towards the toll road. Shit. Thank you, Don, for the super chat. Come on, handsome, contributing to the steamy. Thank you. I appreciate it. LJB Mugabe gave a breakdown on X about her strategy. Thank you, LJB. And Will Justice Mugabe was very strategic this episode. No, she was very smart. And that's why I said her getting to the finale the final made perfect sense for me. She played a good game. She could have picked Morphine. Her picking Mhi'Ya was smart. I said, I'd have done the same. Because they all knew she didn't like that song. Duh. Put her in the castle for Traitors. I would like to see her on Traitors. That would be fun. It would be. But yeah, she chewed Q up and spit her out, and that was that. That was that. That was the end of that. Done and done. Those look like misshapen keloids on the back of someone's ear. I wanted just to show you that breastplate real quick. Why were they doing that? I can't go back because I feel like YouTube is going to be okay with the first shot. Y'all saw what the reveal later? Like, were you saving it to after you beat Megami? What is that for? We talked about Saphira's breastplate, but they look like keloids. Hold on, come back here real quick. Girl, what? What? Huh? It felt like somebody got in between her breasts and said, yeah, like, I'm sorry, it just looks so weird. I felt like there was just a whole boil on the back of an ear that just went, like, it felt like Moses, okay? You know, lead my people. Was that Mo? Yeah, right. Moses is here 40 years in the desert, baby. Had to cross through all that. All those people died. Do you hear me? Had to set those people through and leave them into starvation where they're going to get the. Listen, if you read the Bible, you know how deep that was. Deep and wide, deep and wide. There's a going deep and wide, wide and deep, wide and deep. You would have thought that Jean Grey in X2 was about to sacrifice herself for no apparent reason to save Halle Berry's ugly wig and the rest of that trash cast, even though X2 was that girl. Yeah. Sorry. I'm getting a little too heavy into this. My bad. When she removed it, I said, put it back. Why would you show us that? Why would you show us those pimples? Don't do that again. Get that looked at. Get that looked at. For shame. AC, thank you for the tippy poo on Cash It, baby. Appreciate you. Hope your day is going good. Whew. I'm only an hour and a half into this, and I have to make sure I don't go into 3, because if I do, I may pass out. Morphine is the next ball that was there. I haven't seen X-Men 97 yet. I'm waiting to get to almost the last episode so I can binge watch it the day before, all the way up into the last episode that comes out. Because the fact that everyone's having to wait on the episodes, and I've seen how y'all been acting online about, oh my God, it was so good, we have to wait next week. I can't do that. So no spoilers, please. I will be watching it through. I'm actually debating on doing the whole thing on Patreon and doing like my reactions on Patreon about the whole bit, because I was like, well, I haven't watched it yet. So I'd really be like surprised about things that are going on. So that was one of my like surprise. I'm doing this on Patreon bits. But yeah, I don't want to see the whole thing now, because I hate that I'm having to wait on Solo Leveling. That I stopped watching that because I'm getting pissed off having to wait each week. I'm like, no, bitch, I'll come back to you a little later. Is where I'm at. So yeah, we'll get there soon. But yes, let's move on. Morphine was the next ball that was picked, and Morphine chose Geneva Carr. I want to hear it from y'all. Type a 1 or a 2 in the chat. Do you think Geneva was competition for Morphine when it came to a lip sync? 1, yes, 2, no. 1, you think yes, when Morphine chose Geneva, oh my God, they're about to buck. 2, Morphine about to wash her. Okay. I'm looking for a 1. Suspicion! Y'all are... There you go, Sean. Thank you. I'm like, come on, Sean. Thank you, Sean. Someone had to do it. God damn. Thank you, Cameron. Someone gonna get. I need differences, pros and roses, different strokes. Cameron, and then one. Shut up. Wash her. Bitch, it's giving car wash. It's giving membership. I get three free washes a week with a buff. Listen, Geneva, no shade. You chose $1 Million Baby by Ava Max. I said it don't really matter. Morphine, how much I missed you in the confessionals. Here we go. You want to know when Geneva lost? Right here. This is where it happened, right here. And Geneva, I love that Texas drag, and I love a good little 1, 2, 3, 4, bow. I love a little 8 count, little moment, little pot of beret, kick up, boom, bop, bop, boom. So early, you took that coat off. Do you know Morphine sat in that outfit for a hot fucking minute? Like, she got through the first course, baby, and you were already there before the course even started. I was gagged, like how quickly you took that off. And then it showed not a cute outfit. So then, like, Morphine, I'm sitting there, Morphine sat here in this good old white woman wig for the longest, child, in this outfit for the longest, and was just emoting the entire time. I was gagged. I was like, oh my girl, she's clearing her. Oh, that's all I kept saying. She clearing her. Not good, baby. Not good. Sis, she's clearing. She clearing. I saw a light little duck walk, mama, and then baby girl was bucking. I said, okay. Now, Geneva went into the, give me that boom, 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 cat. Okay? That's go-to a drag. Did anyone else clock how Morphine watched her do it while still lip-syncing the song, gave her a Laomi applause with the nails? Like, that was cute while still lip-syncing. I'll put my glasses on, because when I say, bitch, I was like, Don't embarrass her. Because I know your moves, that's cute. One of my favorite things that girls do whenever they're battling. And again, is this rude or disrespectful to basically go, oh, that's cute of you, girl, while they're doing so? Because y'all were really mad at capes being thrown on people and made it such a bigger deal, even though it's not that kind of gag. But this is also very ballroom, as well as the drag battle tease. But this is very ballroom. Girl, I saw your move. That's cute. Oh, we know that. We know that move. This is very, very ballroom. I love it. I was like, yes, girl, please. I like it when they play with their food when they're fighting. Like, I want you to play around with this, because don't give me too much too soon. Now, you notice how in Morphine, I have to give you so much props. You knew where the lighting was. You knew when to hit it, when you wanted those moments of, I want my face to shine. Geneva was in a full routine into a split by the time Morphine took off her outfit into her other look. Now, notice how the camera has cut. This is I didn't cut this up, children. This is the shot. The cameraman is focused on Morphine taking off the outfit versus Geneva's split that was given its own frame. When we walk this back, that is where the focus is being pulled into. Geneva was fighting. Morphine was swinging and swimming and eating and chewing and devouring. That's what was happening, Janine. And it sucks because maybe if you got lucky and you picked someone's ball first, anybody of the girls that you sent home, you know what I'm saying? It may have been a completely different story here. Look how bright Morphine looked. It's giving Beyonce for those first photos we saw before Cowboy Carter. I'm telling you, the mug is right. But this part here, oh, I said, this lady is mean. Morphine is mean. You're an asshole for this. Bitch, you said nails, swing, 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 swing. Check, 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 check. I'm not done. And then you did a 360 rotation with it too. Oh, you're a baddie for that one. You're a baddie. You're a nasty bitch for that. Oh, Morphine. I said, don't hurt her. Don't hurt her. Because that was the move she just did. You 360'd it, and you held it, and changed positions, and still lip sync. Geneva, are you okay? Geneva fell at this point in time. She did a Cheryl Hole move, not a dip, a fall. Fell into Cheryl's hole. It was like a car accident on 45, baby. Right over there where the 610 crossover. I know, sweetie. You were just trying to cut through, but you forgot those lanes merged. And Morphine, unfortunately, had, it was a big wide load. You can't take it up. You weren't paying attention. I almost got hit 3 times the other day by cars with people texting and swinging their vehicle all over the road. Y'all get off your phones when you're driving, please. Morphine threw off that wig and turned into Red Sonja, bitch, and it was over. Wop that hair. Wop that hair, sweetie. Wop that. Wow. I said, all right. When you got that lady pointing at you, did you even believe in you at the end of this, Janine? Did you even believe in you? That's going to happen several times today where they just like, okay, we go, girl, what? No, ma'am. Ate her up. We're going to give a great show. Morphine certainly did. Morphine most certainly did. Morphine won that one. Period. That's it. Oh, the stage looks lovely. Just Mirage was next. Now, Mirage made a smart decision. And it had to go based off of song versus who did she want to lip sync against? Because she just wanted the person to pick a song that she would want to do. Right? So it's like, okay, I think Hershey is going to pick one that is going to best suit me, which Hershey goes into Kim Petras and Nicki Minaj's Alone 2.0. You know I love you, Hershey, and you look good, bitch. This wig is not for battling. Where is this wig? What part of this wig is giving for battling? You look like you're about to be hosting a Jack and Jill conference. It's giving my children are in this bitch. And yes, we have a nice home in Mountain Brook. What are you talking about? This wig ain't for lip syncing. Who are you battling that wig in? What's this wig for? That is not a battling wig. Girl, look at where that part is. That is a I'm standing still wig. That is I'm walking to my car wig. I got my scarf in the car because I didn't get no. That is that I love you down. That is not for bucking. That is not for moving or shaking. It's for standing still and speaking. Sentences of structured portions. Long answers. I love you. No, ma'am. No, that wig is for standing still. I hate it. I'm looking at it now like, no, she's not. She's supposed to be in church attire, this wig. I know she's auntie, but ooh. And then Mirage picking her, she no shade. I love my friend down. But like, girl, it's like watching oh Matthew, come on. It's like watching a new character on the Proud Family versus a Beyblade fucking spinning top demon. Are you for real? It's 2 different shows. It's Disney Channel and Fox on Saturdays. What are we doing today? No, hers, you look good. We're not lying. And the outfit was great here, but I'm just saying, I'm watching, Penny Proud's new aunt that's been introduced to the family here for a wonderful episode about inclusivity. Then we got Mirage over here about to be thrown out into the middle of an arena with 3 other spinning tops looking for that gold. Like, what are we doing today? She might as well be a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Blue Eyes White Dragon, bitch. What is happening here? Anywho. Hershey was fun to watch whenever Hershey had a time to do anything. I also appreciate her for doing a Tina Belcher, throwing it back. I mean, that could have been a Sminty drop moment for me, but that will forever always be Tina Belcher's put a little rooter in that tutor in the back, baby. I thought that was funny. Okay. Walking in front of Mirage during that dip was hilarious. Well, when she was backbending too, but baby, there is something about the way Mirage moves that is electric. It is seductive. It is it's entrancing. Like it just pulls you in. Like she's so smooth. Like that for me, she's so smooth. It feels like I'm watching that one stripper who thinks they're going to make it. Okay. But it's not like a showgirls moment where she's got to sleep with that one guy and then be confused and then push that bitch down the stairs because she was fucking with her and then become a complete horrible person. It's not like that. Like this is a stripper with a heart of gold. Okay. Like we like her, not in Hustle and Flow, but we like her, right? Love my girl Hirsch, but like I just wanted to focus on Mirage, no shade. Baby girl was moving. But this part was cute. I thought this was funny. Hershey, and it was right at the yeah. Oh, that was funny to me. I'm sorry. That was funny. Yeah, this was the cackle right here. Mama was moving, and I don't know, something about the way Mirage will do like they'll like do a back bend to land down on, right? But then they'll be able to push their body immediately up to still catch the beat at the same time. So it's not like, there's no it feels like there's no struggle. Like even this shot right here, baby, that kick, honey, that's up there. Do you see the foot and the head? As somebody who has done this move plenty of times, this is it. That's how it should always look. That's what it's supposed to, that's how it needs to look. Get it up there. That's the bar when you want to do one of those. You've seen Kennedy pull that. Yes. Like, I want you to go back to all the girls that do that kick buck back, please. Or I like to call it like a donkey kick, but there's other names to it that goes for that here. Go back and watch a lot of the girls. Kennedy can get that up there. There are a lot of other girls that can do that too. But again, it's beautiful when I see it done and it's done correctly, but not just done correctly, but in their own sort of jazz. Look at her arm positions. The arms are back out here. The leg is all the way pulled. She is putting her full force into it. I love it. Love it. Puss, darling. That's puss. What is that? Oh, there you go. Okay. I was very here for this. I was. Love Hershey Dow, but it was just like, it was a tough show when Mama's giving nothing but stunts. You're emoting and you're giving in the face and you're hitting some of the beats, but it's how Baby Girl was just twirling around the stage. And Mirage won the lip sync and moves on to the next round, or Hershey enjoys her cocktail in the back. Thanks again for tuning in. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Red Pack family. I appreciate y'all so much for being here today. Drop a tippy poo in my jar if you feel like it. I'm a little bit under the weather, and anything and everything would be super helpful and appreciative. Buy me some soup or a nice sandwich to go with that soup, or if you want to drop a little tippy poo for my babies, my children, Wildren. My children. What? My children, Wildren, Mamu-chan, and Minako. they'd be appreciative of it with PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, and Venmo Matty-Rants. Appreciate every single one of you for being here today and for tuning in. Now, the last lip sync for the first round is Mhi'Ya, Iman LePage, Plasma, and Tsunami. Excuse me. Okay. I don't like three-way lip syncs. That's the one. The two, Mhi'Ya getting to pick the song was great, but also the advantage goes to her, right? Mhi'Ya picks a great song. It's Milkshake by Khalees. We've already had this conversation. Sorry, I'm definitely feeling like not great. So that's why I'm a little down right now. Sorry. Oh, whoa, my head. All right. Come on, Matt. I hate to do it, but I got to. It was a little bit of, it was a mess. It was kind of a mess. No shade. There was a lot that was happening, and this is why I don't like three. Yeah, Plasma didn't eat anything, and I'm going to be the one to say it. See, Diggy will agree with you tomorrow, but I laughed at Plasma more than I thought she was giving. That lady literally Benjamin buttoned herself. Took off a wig and became an older woman. What? No. I laughed at Plasma. Y'all thought that was a key? My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. What? Even when she was trying to duck walk, boo, that was trash, and you know it. But I'm also going to talk about Mhi'Ya, and I'm also going to talk about Tsunami. Oh, you thought this was just me dragging Plasmitas? No. We're going to talk about them all. Tsunami, what were you doing there? Dressed in those doily fashions for Milkshake by Khalees. She said, I'm going to give model. No, you gave none of these sorts. Okay. For me, Mama looked good, and that's a fact. But I also go, what song were you dressed for? That was on the list of songs that were available. What is this outfit? I'm so confused. Why is the outfit confusing? Please. Plasma, like I said before, and I said again, goes a little hard in the paint sometimes for me, even though, in my opinion, I thought Plasma was doing fine in the beginning until she wanted to hit the... And I was like, whoa. That was when she lost me. I liked where Plasma was going until we got there. And I said, oh, now she's doing a little too much, maybe because she saw Mhi'Ya doing stunt work and she wanted to keep up. Mhi'Ya, your tiny, itty, bitty, Rudy Huxtable having ass has no business on this big ass stage being in the back, no matter what. I don't care. I love you, sister, and you did win this one now. Hear me out. Hear me again. You, tiny, back of the stage, red clothes, don't make you big. Get to the front. I know you needed this back part to do what you had to do. I would have just asked you to probably just do a handstand, wiggle a little puss, honey, and then fall forward. You look crazy back there. We couldn't see you. I thought I was watching a Kotex commercial, and I was just figuring out what that little red dot was for. What is happening? Simon, you can wink at me, but that applies to everybody since there was multiple stunts done by multiple folks besides just Mhi'Ya. So if we're going to do that today, then there were other girls who did stunts that shouldn't have gone forward either. But that's just your opinion, wink. Continuing on with my opinion, Mhi'Ya won this just because. And that's how I'm going to have to phrase it, just because. Plasma looks stupid, in my opinion. Look at this wig. Look how appropriate this is for the situation here. I was here for it. I was right there with you. I was with you, Plas. I said, well, this is looking a little interesting. I don't know what's going on. Then this happened. And you will never be able to come back from this for me. No, you will not. I thought she was lip syncing to Grown Woman by Beyonce at one point in time. It felt like she took off that wig. I'm a grown woman. Yes, AARP. Why this hair? What did you do? Why did you take off the wig? The other wig was just fine. I think she would have won if she kept the other wig. She went from looking like a set member to Mean Girls to being Glenn Close in that movie. Just name one. No. With the outfit, didn't make not a lick of sense. I was like, oh no. Then she started doing that. I'm trying to do this. Oh, God, I hate when the girls nog. Stop nogging. You don't know how to Vogue. Stop doing it. You look silly. You're telling people that that's what it's supposed to look like, and it's not. Don't do that no more. Now, Mhi'Ya, you started doing these duck and roll. And I had to look a couple times to be like, are you even lip syncing? She actually was literally rolling, and every time she came back up, and they're like, it's better than you. Damn right. So I said, Mhi'Ya is lip syncing and doing all these roles at the same time. I said, girl, what in the fuck is going on this good Sunday? Help me, Jesus. Help me, Jesus. But when I tell you another ballroom moment here, Mhi'Ya, you somehow didn't hit plasma. And that's very, when they're battling and they're in very enclosed spaces and you have to be aware of what's going on. The fact that she was able to spread her legs out wide enough not to knock plasma off or to hit her while she was still doing that, while plasma was giving her best sort of I'm 50 and I got to dance that was going on right here. I was kind of gagged by that. So I was like, okay. I'm like, okay. But then did the handstand and pop back up. And I was like, okay, sister. Once again, Matt, do you have a part where it shows her lip syncing through her stunts? Yes. This is her literally doing the words, literally coming out the stunt. I would have never expected Milkshake to get this, but this is what we got. Matt, what was happening here? So Plasma can't duck walk. So what she does, and it's like sort of a way for people not to hurt their knees. I find it to be a little lazy sometimes when you're duck walking, because it's not duck walking. When you go down and you kick, but then you get right back up, like immediately in a standing position and kick out your leg, and then you drop back down to kick, and then you stand right back up and do it again. There's a way to do it where it's actually still duck walking, where you will shimmy on up. But she got up, like literally hopped and then got up and then kicked and then sat. And I was like, huh? That's why I was like, she didn't win nothing. Like that alone pissed me off. Like legit pissed me off. Like, ain't no way. Why are you doing that? It's not even necessary. Then we get here. Again, Mhi'Ya, why are we in the back of the stage? I know the cameraman can see you, but like she went all the way back there again. And when they did the wide shots, I'm like, hello? I don't see you. Samature, thank you for the tippy poo, contributing to the suit fund. Hope you have a quick recovery and feel better soon. Thank you so much, Sam. I appreciate you, baby. We did poppers. My milkshake brings all this, so it's snot is what. Okay. It's like as much as Plasma's doing this and Mhi'Ya's in the back, wiggling her budussy and all that shit, you don't even know what Tsunami's doing at this point. Craziness. This was madness. This part, I swear to God, I have never laughed that hard. Bitch, I was getting the screenshots and I was crying. Tsunami back here, like doing body, Mhi'Ya walking, shaking her head, and this is Plasma. Milkshake brings all the boys together, and they're like, it's better than you. I was like, what? And she's hitting it to every word. As a dancer, that is not necessary. Please stop doing that. And I say that to all these choreographers on your TikTok videos. You've almost ruined dance for me, to everyone making a fucking gesture to every fucking word in the song. You are missing the beat half the time, and you're doing all these extra steps. And it's like, girl, that looks crazy. That shit looks crazy to me. Crazy. Like, actually dance to the beat. Like, you doing this, we're gonna do word association. You might as well be praise dancing. You might as well. So I didn't know if Plasma was doing Shut Up and Drive. I didn't know if she was beating up an invisible ghost. I didn't know if she was a backup dancer in a JoJo Siwa video. Either way, it was very masculine and aggressive, and it confused me. Got a whole donut for an ass back over here. You beating somebody up. I was like, yo, Jacob from Abbott Elementary, relax. That's why I couldn't let her win, babies. And I love you down. If you feel she won, I receive you. But I saw a young man in an olden elder wig, okay, get up here in pastel colors and go right into what's happening. Was literally a young woman at the beginning of this and then turn into Philip. It was confusing. Confusing. She brings all the, what is happening? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You, like, she started hitting it. Look at this. What part of the song do you think this is at? Hello, right fish. Hello, left fish. How are you doing today? Like. You know what, Plasma? I wasn't detained though. As much as I'm over here doing and the saying and all that kind of shit, baby, I actually was entertained by you. Well, I will not take that away. I would have laughed and tipped. I'd have laughed and tipped at you. I'd have tipped you down. She'd be like, oh, she's laughing at me. Bitch, I'm going to tip you, though, because it was entertaining. But when I say you thought that this was it for you, I don't know if you were trying to pull in the last bit of, like, whatever you had, and this was it. I think this is where it was. Like, she was like, okay, but guess what, friend? You were going so hard in. You remember when you thought the song was over? Plasma, you thought the song was over. You will not be able to get out of that with me. I refuse to believe that you did that intentionally. You thought the song was over. The song was not over. When you hit this drop, it wasn't even on the beat. It was crazy. That's why she didn't win. Girl, hit the ground so fucking hard. Not even to a part of the song, and it wasn't even finished. The song wasn't even over. Then she goes like this, T, and I was like, no, you thought it was over. The song was still going. You don't really know the song like that. That's what happened. There you go. That shit was crazy to me, yo. Crazy. Trey, thank you for the tippy poo on Cash App. Hold on, I'm trying to read this. For the Love of Khaleesi's Millionaire. Oh my God, it's such a good song. And everything else, love back to you, Trey. Thank you so very much. Thank you for the tippy poo. Hi, Maddie. Thank you, Cole. Hope your sinus infection clears up. Love you too, baby. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. I again, if you love Plasma, please don't take this personally. It's not meant to be that, because I am tagging by it in this equation. And low-key, Tsunami's getting it from me too. Look at Tsunami be a stand-in. Bitch looking like one of the trees in a children's musical. Standing there. Standing there. Standing there. Standing there. Standing there. Standing there. What's a tree? I love her. Go ahead, tree. The giving tree. Giving us standing. Mhi'Ya, you didn't even need to do this at this point in time. Did you not know that Plasma like was off the beat, sister? Like, you did this whole tuck and roll moment. Had Tsunami go, bitch, you see that shit? And I said, yo, I'm weak. What is this? Is this lady dressed to haunt a child in the middle of the night? Tsunami looks like a doll that's possessed by a demon. Do you hear me? Ade Due Dumbala. I need Tsunami to get out this outfit, child. Because I'm like, what song are you lip syncing in this with in your doily fashions? Was Lemonade a part of this equation? That's the only thing I can think of. You giving me Chantilly. God bless Tsunami, though. Good people. Good people. You couldn't tell Plasma that she didn't win this one. God bless her, though. I know some of y'all think that too. I laughed at her the entirety of it. When she had her other wig on, Plasma won to me. Yep, this is there it is. That's it. I thought Plasma was winning until she took off the wig. Yep. She took off that wig and said, I'm about to give you like hip hop one. Nope. Benjamin Button. Nope. She was doing just fine. That hair should have stayed on. Do that reveal for another song of other portions, bitch. It looks like you're about to go into a board meeting of people you do not like with that wig. It looks like you have children that you don't want to see ever again. It looks like your husband does not please you anymore and he's sleeping in the guest room and you in the master room. That's that wig that you're wearing today. You have Dolores's hair from the Housewives of New York City. Clip. Excuse me, Dorinda's hair, not Dolores, because Dolores actually has some, and that's too dark to be Dolores. Dorinda got my D's messed up and my shows because Dolores is from New Jersey, and you would assume blackfishing, but she's going to tell you Italian, but some old stuff back in the day will say different. Ooh, but then we got Dorinda, clip, can't drink to save her shit. That's that hair. That's that hair. I am a little insane, so I appreciate y'all for tuning in today. Thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate you for tuning in. Shout out to my Housewives fans because y'all got a whole blip. Because I actually talked to Alex this week, and I was telling everybody to come on one of the shows, but yeah. Plasma, the Republican you are, honey. I'm just kidding. I made it nice. I made it nice for you. And you did nothing but return it with your disdain and your words. Oh, don't do that to me. Don't say, oh, please do not get me started on Dorinda Medley. My God, she is a legend. I love her so much. That lady is unhinged without give her alcohol. Don't do it. Simon, thank you for the super chat. Oh, it's a cute. Is that a what's the name of that dog? I know it. I don't want to look it up. I don't want to say it's like Shiba Inu, something like that. I don't know if they have these really curly tails and they're super uber duper smart, but they're also can be really stubborn, but they're so smart. Shiba Inu? It's not the right name, but I know what type of breed that is. It's a cute dog. Thank you so much for the tippy poo. Thanks for being you. # legend. Appreciate it. Thank you. I was kind of right. Okay, cool. Okay. I did a lot of research because I was going to get a dog at one point in time and I stopped and I was like, I can't get a dog. I really want a cat. But I did a lot of research. I also worked in a pet store for 3 years. So yes, I did a lot of research with all animals and I wanted to be a marine biologist many moons ago, as well as a vet. In another lifetime, Maddie's a marine biologist and a veterinarian in different universes. A dentist and a lawyer and other two as well. Very that. Oh, I missed the super chat. Hold on, let me get up in here. Miss Carr's boots look like peg leg. Oh no! Oh my god! Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. I have to close that out. Nope. Can't look at that no more. Oh. 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 I never doubted that Mirage wasn't the one from the beginning. Hello. Hello. Oh my God, I can't do it today. That is so fucking funny. Oh, because you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Flapjack, bitch, or that Family Guy episode with the guy with the peg legs for legs and for arms too. So you're just saying that's me. You're mean. Thank you for the super chat, though. I appreciate it. Okay, let's move on to the next round. Kittens and caboodles. Mhi'Ya automatically advances into the semifinals because she had to sit through that terrible lip sync that was 3 ways, leaving basically another set of M's. Did anyone else notice that? Everyone that has an M specifically in their name, like a solid, a mandatory meeting. Mirage, Morphine, Love Dion, Mhi'Ya, Iman LePage, all these names all went to the second round. But even into the semifinals, only the M's stood still. So if I went in this competition technically, and this is how it's going, and I'm going in as MattyRants, I would have to make it to the finals based off of that just alone. I also think I could do a lot better than some folks in certain situations, but I also would have gave Mirage a little bit more of a run for her money for that Go-Go song, because Megami did exactly what was supposed to be done for that song. And I love my girl Mhi'Ya, and she did some cute shit, but I was like, no, you need to get a little more kitschy. You got to get a little silly. You got to get a little more, it's a song that's upbeat, but it also has a little campy feel to it, girl. You got to get a little comedic, but we'll get there soon. Now, the first person to go here, it's Megami versus a mandatory meeting. Amanda picks Megami. I love you, RuPaul, for saying the gag me. That was fabulous. Did she say that during the season? I think I may have missed it, but that was one of my favorite ways to say her name, Megagme. I was like, that was cute. Ooh, Quan, do you want to get blocked in this chat? Girl, like, we've seen you in Tekken. You ain't nothing, bitch. Imagine me beating the shit out of you in a lip sync. Embarrass your ass. And I'm going to be mean too, friend. So like when I walk away, I'm just going to push you while I'm walking away to go sit in the back while you go sit and drink and watch me get my $50,000. Hateful asshole. Yes, girl, I may not feel good, but you will not get on me, Miss Thing, okay? Fuck you, Quan. Fuck you, Quan. See, Quan can play like that because I know him. When them other girls come up in here talking about race, that's when I step out. Because who's talking about that? Who would bring that up every video? So yes, Megami chose this song. Yeah, I got a whole message too from that person as well. And I'm like, I'm not reading it because you know what you did. Don't come over here with that. That was bullshit. Didn't appreciate it. You missed me with the letting miss me. Work on it in the future. When I say I'm done, I'm done. The Shoop Shoop song by Cher. First of all, Megami's smart for picking her because you're going to hate me for saying this. Amanda over emotes. What does that mean? Let me explain. It's a Cher song, and I think it's also like a little bit of a cover because it's based off of another song too. I'm not fooling to Cher lore, but I know a lot of Cher, right? Megami knew she was going to have to be a little campy for this one, but also do a little share, kind of to pay a little bit of nod to the artist, but also RuPaul loves share. You play to the audience, okay? I would have picked Amanda if I was the one to start this up. I wouldn't have picked any of the. I wouldn't have picked Mirage or Morphine. I'd have picked Amanda immediately. The weakest of the lip syncers is her, not Megami. No shade, Amanda. This is not shade. You are the weakest of everybody up here. Period. And I didn't need this week to show that. I could tell from how wild and crazy kids you were with their first lip sync. Okay, damn near broke your neck trying to do something with your hair. When Amanda says, I'm going to do this Amanda's way, I said, oh, okay, so you're not going to win. Megami out here like share her real campy with this ugly ass bang. Looking, oh, I hate that bang. But camped it up, gave a little share, but also knew every word to that song. Knew every word. And knew how to play with it. So, okay. Amanda's doing what Amanda wants to do. Meanwhile, this I was not prepared for. I didn't even think they would show this on the show. I'm going to say for YouTube purposes, she was playing with her thumb. I was not prepared. This was an actual gag. Like Amanda's over there doing a whole bunch of shit. Meanwhile, like legit. Like I'm like, I cannot believe in the middle of the song that Megami is dead ass doing that while still lip syncing and spitting on it and doing the full bit, then spit on it. Yo, T.S. Massive was gagged. I was gagged. Another reason why I was like, what are you talking about? Like, she's literally not hating on her, girl. She was enjoying the show. It was over for Amanda when that happened. No shade to I'm sorry. Yes, no shade to Amanda. It was over. It was over. I'm sorry, friend. It was over. That lady literally gave this is what I'll do for you, daddy, right there on the stage. Peed, low key, no shade. I love you, Amanda, but Megami ate. I said that's 2 times. Uh-oh. Kind of like where this is going. Now, next up is Mirage and Morphine. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all this is my favorite lip sync of the night. Absolutely. This time I know how it's for real, and Morphine was smart because the song is a little bit more character driven than just a dance number. So she's going to have to do a little bit more than just swinging her puss around for this to be a good one. While Mirage was swinging her puss around, it still was great. But Morphine also chewed. And this is the second Donna Summer song that she's done. Chewed. I love that RuPaul also knew this was going to be great. So she's like, fuck it up. Like, she was like, yeah, we about to get somebody. Let's go. Like, I wanted to see a Morphine and Mhi'Ya, but I was cool with Morphine and Mirage, bitch. Mirage, you were dancing your ass off. And I was also very intrigued. And I really, 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 really liked what you gave here. You were not to be denied. And I know one of the things you're most proud of is that you got to show RuPaul that you do know the words and that you are more than just a physical movement and she's tall and da-da-da-da. You got to show yourself. But baby, I cannot lie. You put on a goddamn good show. Morphine was eating you alive in the emoting department. And she knew the song. Like, I think you knew a bit of the song, but you didn't know the song like that. However, it still was a good show from both of them. But when I tell you, I was so impressed with Morphine. I was like, wow, girl, like, I'm not bored with you yet. And that's hard to do with some of the lip syncs. I'm not bored. That lady was fighting for that 50K. and I could feel it. I just like Morphine's dancing a little bit better. However, when it all came together, I just think Morphine edged her out just a tad bit. In my opinion, it went there. But for what it's worth, if this was like a lip sync for your life situation, and it was like both of them in the bottom at the time, and they did this number, oh no, honey, this would be a double sachet. Keep them, I mean, double Shantae. They keep them. This was the best one of the night for me. It just was a good song. They both were going in as hard as they could for whatever it was worth. Even with both of them, I've already lip synced. I just really, really loved it. I swear I put it on there. I was like, wow, that was a good one. Best one of the night for me. Morphine won the lip sync, but I got to give it to Mirage. It was a battle. Girl, you were fighting. You did. It wasn't like she just completely ate you up. I say emote game wise, I was way more inclined for the Morphine train. Also because Morphine has this thing she does where she knows the light. So when she goes to it, it's like highlight. And it just really eats every time. But Mirage, move out the way. That bitch is a dancer. She's the twirl goddess. Like if Mhi'Ya is the queen of flips, Mirage is the queen of twirls. This season, if we're going to do all that. If Mama's got the flips, Mirage got the twirl game. That lady can spin and nobody will clock her, beat her at all. The moment she does that and then flings that hair around and goes, it's like, oop, pick it up because she just did her signature move and it eats every time. Like, it is what it is. I'm here for it. Mm-hmm. What if they like let both of them stay, and instead of what this was, where Megami got to pick who goes immediately to the finale, like Mirage would have to lip sync again, but it's 2 versus 2 this time. What if they did that? That lip sync was so good, we couldn't send any of you home. So now there's still 4 of you, and so there will be 2 lip syncs that have to be done. Why didn't they do that? That would have been better. I would have enjoyed that more. It would have gave us a chance to see Mhi'Ya and Morphine go at it again. And it would have gave us a chance to see Megami go against Mirage. And it would still kept the M's. That would have been fun. But this is fine. Megami's name was picked and she chose Mhi'Ya Iman LePage, which everyone's like, oh, well, Maya's going to win this one. But we just had a little bit of a conversation privy to this where Mhi'Ya didn't want this song. And she wanted the other song. So I think that Megami chose smart here because she felt I can beat Mhi'Ya in this. I don't know about Morphine right now, but in this particular number, because I know Mhi'Ya don't want this number, I'm a chew her up. Mhi'Ya, you did fine. And it was okay. It was good. But so many M's. Megami knew the song. Like down. She knew the vibe it needed to give. She knew all of the little stuff that needed to be thrown in there. She's seen the video back and front. That's where you got outplayed here, sister, because it may be another song, but a different story here. Maybe. I'm not even going to say yes. Maybe. She knew what she was doing by picking you and ensuring her spot to give to the second. Oh, I cannot knock it. I was like, well, I love my sister, but this is giving me experience beats her at the end of the day. This was over. Now, this is when I knew Megami won. When Mhi'Ya was going into the split and Megami knew she was doing it, held her 2 fingers up, and as Mhi'Ya landed, did the sploop, and then looked at the judges and went, oh, that was it. I was like, oh, that's it. She beat her right there. That was it. Done. Didn't have to do nothing else. End the song right there. Oh, it's over. I was like, oh, that was it. She played you because she saw what you was about to do. I was like, oh no. Oh no. Loved how they ended it. It was cute. But baby, when I tell you, ooh. And in ballroom, that's like we talk about. I said Megami, they're doing some ballroom shit up here. I thought it was cackleable. Like you called this stuff before it happened. That's so funny. That's also like when someone throws a split, but someone clocked it and just immediately jumped into it too, but it was still on the beat. Like you caught them, like, girl, I knew what you were about to do. Oh, I love that shit. So yeah, I know, girl, I got it. That's cute for you, but let's go. But that predicting that split and doing the, ended it right there. That was it. Done. Love you, Mhi'Ya. I know it was a gag. Shout out to Mhi'Ya on the page. Again, I was blessed to see their mama perform at Palace Bar while I was in Miami, her drag mother, and she eats. Missy? Eats. So I see where Mhi'Ya gets her performance skills from. I got to witness her mother in full for 8, 9, 10 real K. And baby, her mama eats. That lady literally changed into 4 different outfits, 3 different wigs, got up on a bus, changed their outfit on the bus, threw the wig off at the same time. These people on the bus had to come back around because it was that much of a gag. Like, it was a gag. Like, I know where Mhi'Ya gets it from. But, like, I know it was a gag, sister, but I got to be real. She played you for this. She did. She knew what you didn't like. She figured it'd be an easier run to get through you than to get through Morphine for this song. And that's tea. I still think that the song they chose for the finale was supposed to be for Mhi'Ya and Morphine, but I think this is still great. Everyone's on the edge of their hairs, excited to see what's going to happen next. They're rooting for them all, rooting for them. Yay, Amanda. All right. Final lip sync of the night. It's Megami versus Morphine. New York versus Miami. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Oh. Gonna make you sweat. Everybody dance now. CNC Music Factory. I love the song. The song was great. It's a classic, especially in the dance department. Everybody dance now. Du-du-du-du. Hey everyone, if you want to drop a little tippy poo in my jar for your boy hosting for 2+ hours with a cold and somehow making it through, even though I feel like absolute shite, hit the PayPal.me/MattyRants. Catch up with MattyRants, feminist rants. Send me a little love to me and my baby kittens, but I appreciate y'all for tuning in today. Hit that thumbs up button and get in the comment section, please. Let's get over 100 comments if we can about this week's episode and who we thought should have won. The parts of the song that they won, did that and then some. Let's just say CNC Music Factory featuring Martha Wash. That's what we should say. It's featuring Martha Walsh. That's what we should say. Like, since that's her voice that we're hearing, that's her. Yeah. Mhi'Ya was like, oh, she don't know the words, and she was doing the puppet bit. But I'm like, but she's mouthing the parts with the puppet, so she does know the words. That's the gimmick. I said, my friend was upset. Oh my goodness. Oh, absolutely. But that was why Elijah, I almost said I'm surprised why no one did it, but when I look at who was up there, I'm not surprised that no one did that. I feel like a few people who are, very much fans of that series, that know that routine, that that part, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. A few of us. I feel like if Saphira was there, oh yes, she would have got that down. I thought the puppet was funny. I thought it was cute. Like the puppet part, I thought was like hilarious, and it was a cute little bit. So I said, our girl got a little something going on here. But I gotta be real with you. Morphine did all the parts, and honestly, I still thought Mama was given. If I'm going to be fair, when you was shaking that BBL, darling, when I say I knew it was a BBL, it looked kind of interesting and natural before, but when you shook that ass, excuse me, Sweetie, I said, oh, that there, yeah, don't match. They don't match. They don't match. They don't match. However, it's a moving. Go back there. I ain't never seen plastic shift so badly in a bag before. My God. Gives a whole new meaning to skinwalkers. It moved though, but I also was like, well, if I look at the thigh and cheek ratio, this is where me and her will separate since mine connect with the big boot in the thigh department. It's still a good BBL for when it's sitting still. Baby, when that was shaking like that though, I said, girl, what Raheem video I'm about to get into? Okay. I still thought she was peeing. Wig was on, everything. I did want to ask, like, Morphine, did you massage that afterwards though? Because you was throwing that sucker around now. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't want to hit it wrong. You know, I don't know what's back there. I thought Megami did good, but let's be real. Mama was tired at the end. We got towards the latter part of the song. Megami wasn't moving a lot. I thought, oh, she is tired. It's been a very long day of doing a lot of work and a lot of lip syncing. Baby girl is tired, okay? Tired. Like, I know Morphine was talking about, and I love how she's using video game references like Mid-Boss for Mirage, and like, you know, this is where my HP is at and all that shit. But I was like, nah, girl. Nah, girl. Like, Megami is low key on the last bit of gas right now, and you may be tired too, but I can see you want that motherfucking money. And guess what, Megami? I knew Morphine had it because I was like, yeah, that last part she was chewing. I still need to give you all the credit in the world, McGams. You fought and you played a brilliant game for this lip sync off, and I have to give Megami, I have to like literally stand and applaud her because it was like you played a very brilliant game. You were out of energy when you got to the end, so props to you. But smart you were, very smart, very very smart. So was Morphine. A lot of these babies were playing good games with this. Let me pick the right song, make sure it's the right queen. If I don't get to pick the song, I got to pick the queen I know is going to pick something I'm going to do, or make them think that I don't want to pick that song, but that's the song I want to do. I love the mind games. I love the head games. I love that being interwoven through this course of physicality and performance, musicality and presentation of drag in a sense, because baby, I love a good lip sync. Drew, thank you for the tippy poo on Venmo. Toward the Soup Fund. I don't want to say the name of it on Seinfeld, but you know what I'm talking about. No soup for you. When Elaine came in there with those recipes, what a bitch. Listen, congratulations to Morphine. We can, I would say Mhi'Ya was definitely a lip sync assassin of the season, but I think Morphine has taken the title now for this season in general. After winning the, she already done had hers and get $50,000, a BBL for everybody. I thought that was great. Y'all, at the end of this, there's no Untucked because this was the episode. That was good. That was good TV. Mm-hmm. Props to Megami for 4 lip syncs in a row. That, okay? Morphine got to take a break, bitch. Megami was working. This was good TV. I'm here for this. Instead of the old sit down where we just rehash over this, unless something really juicy happened, which we can just get to for like a finale situation where it's the last day and they didn't want to talk about it then, that's fine. But like, you want to bring them all back, do this. This was fun. No one's going to win it. So it's not like it's that, I mean, there's stuff on the line, but it's not on the line to where I think the fandom would lose their ever-loving grip on reality. BBL means Brazilian butt lift. It's specifically a name for the type of like way for getting surgery. That's what that BBL means. I mean, if this was the reunion tea, no, next week is supposed to be the finale, which is interesting because they were saying that this episode was going to be that day. So I don't know. I didn't see a trailer for that, so I'm not sure if there's going to be a finale or not. I mean, a reunion or anything like that. I didn't see a trailer for it. They said it's going to go to the finale, so it's like, okay, work. I'm ready for a World of Wonder to tell us what the next show is. Kind of, sort of like right now, to be honest with you. Outside of the Drag Race Vegas Untucked, they have a lot on the wheelhouse right now as far as international seasons are concerned. So I'm like, I need to know what's going on soon. Because like this kind of got me up a bit and I'm like, yeah. So I'm ready for, okay, so like if we're going to expect more of this kind of entertainment for other shows, you need to start telling us now what they're about to be. Because here I go again. Yeah, this episode was also called Reunited, Lipsync Lalaparuza Smackdown Reunited. So this is the reunion. There you go. I can't believe I made it through this. I am so tired. I am so drained. I feel like a car hit me. But I told you, if the show is good, if the episode is fun, it can bring out just everything in you. And that's kind of what this did today. Because, bitch, I had a great time talking about this episode with you. This was a good one. Please get in the comment section because the algorithm matters, and talk about this show. Talk about this episode, your favorite lip syncs, what you feel maybe should have happened, or maybe what you think was the best thing that did happen. Give me your highs of the episode, if you will, for me, please. I'm out of breath, and thank you so much for tuning in today. I will be tomorrow. I will be here tomorrow. If I look like this tomorrow, you know why. Okay? But I will be hosting the panel tomorrow with some of my bestest of friends. We'll be talking about this episode again along with hot topics, and I'm excited for the gang to get back together. We did take a break last Sunday, but we'll be back tomorrow. And then I get to take 3 days off and hopefully not be sicky poo, so that way I can have my date next weekend. What? Okay, listen, I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm taking things slow. Shut up, Matthew. I gotta go. I'm finished. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just yelling and stuff like that. And I'm swooning over somebody, so whatever. Anywho, you lead with positivity, things will happen. It's true. I appreciate you so much for tuning in. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. Drop a tippy poo in my jar before you walk out the door. Send me a little bit of love for my soupy poos or for my kitty cats and all that good jazz. I will see you tomorrow for the Pan Toll. And yeah, Maddie's back. Okay, no. No. Okay, bye, y'all. Like, before I sneeze, I gotta go. Bye.
Listen. Yeah.